My name is Nancy Hamilton. I'm Cultural Programming Coordinator here at Duke Gardens, and I lead the tea programs that happen here at the Duke Gardens Tea House. Tea has a wonderfully rich history, a history of over 800 years, and tea really came into its own as a way in late 16th century Japan, perhaps one of the most violent periods in Japanese history. Tea is such a rich tradition that it's hard to describe in just one way. It's a discipline, it's an art form, it's a way of life. Essentially, tea is about the creation of a shared moment. Every tea is different, but certainly there's an element of retreat and an element of human connection. And we hope that guests come away from each tea with a sense of renewal and a sense of discovery. The guests enter the garden through the tea house gate, and as they approach the tea house, they stop to purify their hands at the water basin. Once the guests have arranged themselves inside the tea house, the host enters. She begins the tea presentation by purifying each item in turn. She makes tea, the guests drink, and then she cleans up. So very straightforward tasks and activities. There's no hidden symbolism, just a heartfelt act of hospitality. The type of tea that we use is called matcha, powdered green tea. It's the actual tea leaf ground to a fine powder. So it's the most direct tea experience you can have. When a guest drinks a bowl of tea, they're actually drinking in the tea leaf itself. My favorite part of tea is experiencing the connections that form in the tea room, both through shared silence and through conversation. Silence in the tea room can be quite magical because that's when the gifts of attention are shared and received. And conversation, too, can be quite wonderful. The conversation in the tea room is first inspired by the words of the scroll. There's no set meaning or interpretation behind the words of the scroll. Rather, they're meant to provoke a question.
My name is Jeanette Stokes, and I enjoy being a guest at tea gatherings at the Tea House in Duke Gardens because I enjoy the beauty of the gathering and experience a sense of calm and come away with a greater ability to take on whatever I face in my life. The thing that I like most about the tea gatherings is that they are so beautiful, and all of the implements that are used are as lovely as the flowers in the gardens, and they change seasonally just like the flowers do.
I think some people have an impression of tea as being quaint or antiquated, and they'll ask me, how is tea relevant today? And I feel like now, perhaps more than any other time, tea is most relevant. We live in an age of distraction in this modern information age, and I think that tea offers an opportunity for people to connect on a deep human level in ways that they don't have a chance to do in their everyday lives.